recent flood completely wiped out my best gold spot yet. It was totally unrecognizable, with almost no trace of where I'd left off. The only choice I had was to start throwing rocks. After an hour of grueling digging, I finally made it back to the bedrock. But I found bedrock, haven't found a single piece of gold yet. I've just detected and I've got an awesome target right in a deep crevice, so we're going to scratch that out and see what it is. Hopefully it's a piece of gold. After dragging some more rocks out to open up the area around that target, I dunked my head under and found not one, but 3 chunky pieces of gold. Check these ones out. First gold for the day, they're nice and chunky. Finding gold like this almost straight away had me very optimistic and hoping there was plenty more to come.
The goodies, nuggets! Nuggets!
The biggest piece wouldn't even fit up the snuffer. That's always a good sign.
What the hell? Started the day off with 2 chunky nuggets. Come on. That's what we want.
Feeling pumped after finding nuggets almost straight away, I went to work clearing and checking the ground where they came from. I detected through it as I went, but nothing else was showing up nearby. And then old mate Keith called me over to see if I could give him a hand.
Currently getting pulled off the job. I have to go help Keith get a target out of his hole. I like to pull the snipe dog in. Come here, boy. Get in the hole. Get the gold. Are you requesting snipe dog services?
It's recording.
Huh? Yeah, I know.
Well, we've got a target here. The snipe dog bloody Fraser's going to go down and get it.
I don't mind helping out, even if the gold isn't mine to keep. Every target is more experience, and finding gold anywhere in the river is always exciting. It didn't take long to recover Keith's target, and before I knew it, I was back on my side, working away at my hole again.
Snipe dogs, Keith. Time for me to find some more gold. I can't believe I found those 3 chunky pieces, nuggets almost, you could call all of them, right at the start, and I haven't found a single piece since. So I think I'm going to have to move some big rocks, like that one. I've sort of been just holding off on. Yeah, if I get the pitch going for that, move that one, chase upwards, surely I can get back onto some of that nice chunky gold.
The pinch bar wasn't getting this one to budge, so I ended up moving it by hand. With a bit of effort, I finally got the rock out of the way, revealing a new section of bedrock to work through.
Well, I'm stumped. 3 chunky pieces right at the start of the day, and then nothing else the rest of the whole day. Maybe I just haven't moved enough. I just need to keep going forward. Because at the moment, it is barren. Absolutely barren. Very strange. Alright, one more go before we go home. Surely we can find some gold. Come on.
I did manage to pick up a couple more flakes, but they were nothing like the chunky pieces I had found earlier in the day. After heading back to the van and drying out the gold, I had a total of 2.55 grams. A solid result, but almost all of that weight came from the 3 pieces I found right at the start of the day, which made me wonder if the gold had dried up. I still wanted to come back for one more go, just to make sure I wasn't leaving any hidden pockets of gold behind.
You know, the wetsuit can be rather uncomfortable, but even so, I do love my walk to work. wild Keith Jason back to his sluicing. There you go. That's a beauty, man.
Hey.
Look at that boulder. That's amazing. It's a good target.
Huh?
I'll get it.
G'day, how you going, YouTube?
This one was a little tricky to recover. One fan of the dirty gravels and the visibility disappeared, so I grabbed the Yabby Pump and started pulling material right from where I thought the target was. Didn't take long before we had it out.
Yeah! Nice piece. Nice piece.
After helping Keith out, it was time to find some gold of my own. I started throwing rocks, raking gravel, and detecting the ground as I went. Even after moving plenty of big rocks with the pinch bar, I only managed a few small flakes here and there. Overall, it was turning into a rough day, as this section of bedrock just didn't seem to be holding much gold.
But yeah, I think it's basically dried out now. All that chunky gold seems to have gone. It's just a little fine gold left stuck in the bedrock crevices. Let's head back to the van, dry it out, add it to yesterday's weight and see how much we got.
It was a tough day, a lot of work for not much reward, but that's just what prospecting is like sometimes. Coming across a patch of nuggets sitting all by itself with almost no other gold around it definitely had me scratching my head. Back at the van, I dried everything out and ended the day with 0.18 grams. At least it was something to add to yesterday's total. Altogether, I finished the spot with 2.73 grams, worth around 640 New Zealand dollars. Well, that's this mission completed, but there are plenty more adventures on the way, so if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you on the next one.